Boston Tea Party Eyewitness Account. Joshua Wyeth was only 16 years old when he was a participant in the Boston Tea Party. He reported the details of his adventurous night to a local pastor. The first-hand account was found and published in a book edited by Francis S. Drake. Our numbers were between 28 and 30. I had but a few hours' warning of what was intended to be done. We first talked of setting fire to the ships, but feared the fire would spread to the town. We then proposed sinking them, but dropped that idea through fear that we should alarm the town before we could finish. We had noticed that very few persons remained on board the ships, so we finally concluded that we could take possession of them and discharge the tea into the harbor without danger or opposition. To prevent discovery, we agreed to dress to resemble Indians as much as possible. We smeared our faces with grease and lamp black or soot, and should not have known each other except by our voices. Our most intimate friends among the spectators had not the least knowledge of us. At the appointed time, we met in an old building at the head of the wharf. We fell in one after another, as is by accident, so as not to excite suspicion. We placed a sentry at the head of the wharf, another in the middle, and one on the bow of each ship as we took possession. We boarded the ship moored by the wharf. Our leader, in a very stern and resolute manner, ordered the captain and crew to open the hatchways. He ordered them to hand us the hoisting tackle and ropes, assuring them that no harm was intended towards them. The captain asked what we intended to do. Our leader told him that we were going to unload the tea and ordered him and the crew below. They instantly obeyed. Some of our number then jumped into the hold, and then passed the chest to the tackle. As they were hauled on deck, others knocked them open with axes. Others raised them to railing and discharged their contents overboard. All who were not needed for discharging the ship went on board the others, tied them to the wharf, where the same ceremonies were repeated. We were merry in an undertone at the idea of making so large a cup of tea for the fishes, but we were as still as nature of the case would admit, using no more words than were absolutely necessary. We moved quickly from the moment we left our dressing room. I never worked harder in my life. 1. Read the sentence from the letter. Others raised them to the railing and discharged their contents overboard. What is the meaning of the word discharged as it is used in the sentence? A. Rearranged. B. Emptied. C. Returned. D. Opened. Number 2. Which of the following best describes how this text is organized? A. Cause and effect. B. Problem and solution. C. Main idea and detail. D. Sequence of events. Number 3. What did they use to disguise themselves? A. Makeup. B. Grease. C. Masks. D. Wigs. Number 4. Which sentence best states the main idea of this text? A. Joshua remembers participating in the Boston Tea Party. B. Joshua worked hard when he disguised himself. C. Joshua helped make tea for fishes. D. Joshua and many others snuck onto a boat. Number 5. Choose 2 details from the text that support the idea that the men participated in the Boston Tea Party were undertaking a dangerous task. A. So we finally concluded that we could take possession of them and discharge the tea into the harbor without danger or opposition. B. We fell in one after another as if by accident, so as to not excite suspicion. C. We were merry in an undertone at the idea of making so large a cup of tea for the fishes. D. But we were as still as nature of the case would admit, using no more words than were absolutely necessary. E. Our leader told him that we were going to unload the tea and ordered him and the crew below.